Yikes. I'm lacking. I'm lacking. I'm lacking. I'm lacking. I'm lacking hard, guys. But, however, I did go from zero prep to live in about, I want to say, 6 minutes. It took me 6 minutes to realize, um, oh crap, it's actually really late. Like, I lost track of time and I completely forgot. I was going to do the live earlier and then I just got busy. And then just forgot. And then, like again, I was gonna go live, and then something came up, and then I was gonna go live, and then something came up. And right now, I was like, okay, I've got like another hour, so let me just set up. And I was actually gonna go live earlier in my mind. I was gonna go live earlier, and yikes! Didn't even realize. I saw the time. It was like 45, and so quickly just put together an idea. I'm like, let's talk about something for as long as I can. Because yikes, I almost just messed that up. Just checking out LinkedIn. Wow, it is really hot outside because like my sweat came on immediately, which sucks. But yeah, geez. I mean, let's talk about the you know picture quickly. What does it mean? Obviously, it's not random. It's an idea I had. Everything means something as long as you can find the meaning in it. You have to be like an English teacher. What's going on here? What's going on? Is that it? No, that's the other hand. Yeah, that's it. That's what it feels like. It's the most important thing, and it feels ridiculous because I think a lot of knowledge that revolves around a lot of knowledge that revolves around kind of anything is just the interaction presented in school and everything. It's like if they teach you how to run a business, if they teach you how to, do anything, run a shop, uh, there is always an assumed customer just there. Any interaction is more. It's like once you already have a certain thing, it's like okay, people will come, and it's like no, man, people won't come. You, they will not come to you. You have to go to them. You have to go to people, and you have to find out something about them. You have to figure out what makes them tick. You have to figure out whether you're good for them and they're good for you. It's all very complicated, and it's messy, and people generally want to avoid it. And if you notice, a lot of life, a lot of improvement in life revolves around the idea of removing that need to reach out of yourselves to get something done. Everything's automatic. You don't have to go anywhere to do something. Everything's automatic. Nothing's manual. You don't have to communicate with anyone, make a deal. You don't have to do that. And that's how life used to be, right? Most of For most of human existence, we bartered. Well, actually, we killed each other and took over our villages and stole their women. But for the most part, trading, it was always about bartering. It's like what's valuable to you is different to what's valuable to me. But now you have, uh, money, and so we've standardized value, and that's cool. That's cool, but that means you can't fool anyone. So even more cool. And so, to be able to find someone who's going to share some sort of value belief, let's call it, like that we agree on what is valuable for us, and we were also in a position to provide that for each other. That is an important part of being human. And every type of progress just revolves around removing that. And so anything remotely related to that just seems invasive. It feels like it's coming to get you. Or if I asked you to do it, it would feel like I'm asking you to commit a crime. Knock on people's doors. People don't like door to door salesmen, and there's a reason for that. It's because a lot of the times they try to scam, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't reach out to people. If they don't want you to knock, they'll put up a sign, and a lot of people do put up a sign. And you know what? Much respect to them. Um, we had a sign up like that. It was not ours. We moved into a house and it already had it on it, and people just ignored that house. I guess old people lived there, so you know. Yeah, I guess that's what I get for making up a topic and on the spot 5 minutes before I'm supposed to go live. Not even supposed to. It's my fault. I shouldn't have. I should have gone earlier and not displaced it with something else. I feel like I'm losing my touch with these lives, and it's a problem. It is a problem, but that's the cafe chairs were hurting my back. I'll be honest, they were hurting my back a lot, and this is not amazingly comfortable, but it does give me an excuse to end the live early because I don't have to sit here for an hour or two. Uh, it is what it is. But yeah, holy crap! It feels like I've taken a shower. I don't like this. It's stirring up trouble. Regardless, short and sweet. Today's message is: don't be afraid to reach out, and don't be afraid to outreach. Anything and everything in life, you're gonna need that skill, that lack of fear to be able to go up to someone, to be able to disturb their day. Right? It's a skill. You have to be willing to disturb someone, and as part of karmic uh, justice, you have to be willing to be disturbed. Right? That's the attitude. Be willing to disturb, and be willing to be disturbed, and all is right with the world. You know, and it's like when you do have time, sure, let people waste a minute. And this is actually what I do. I allow people to waste a few minutes of my time, and then I feel like I can waste someone else's time. But I'm not like trying to waste someone's time. It's just to get over that idea that I am wasting someone's time, because it's kind of, it's kind of uncomfortable, and it makes you feel like you've done a bad thing, even though you haven't really. And you don't. Your whole point is that you're trying to give someone value, and if you're trying to give someone value, then you have to be willing for someone to take value off of you. That's how the economy works. That's how it works. Give and take. There's a lot of takers. That's when things go bad. Big takers. That's when the little guy loses a lot. That's why, because like a few guys will take a lot, and because the rest of us have little, and everyone will lose a little, little, little. But that little to other people will be a lot, and people lose houses. What am I talking about? Something important, I'm sure. But that's life. It is what it is. Ups and down. Life as a cyclical. Jesus Christ, I'm sweating. Life is of cyclical nature. Things will happen. Yeah. So give and take. Try that exercise out. Allow people to waste your time a little bit. Let them ask questions, and you never know. There have been times when I've been, interested, because I allowed someone to speak to me, and that's okay. It's okay. People gotta eat. People have families, and there are people who are just looking out to scam you. And I'm always stern with them. Like in London, you have a lot of these, people from knife crime charities who are incredibly pushy, and will use manipulation tactics to try and get money out of you. And it's like, the first time I actually was going to walk over and give them money, but and I don't remember if I did or not, but it's just their behavior was so ridiculous that I did not want to. And it's like the next time you're like, okay, maybe that was like a one-off, maybe like this person or this group behaves this one way, but it's like the next 30 times I encountered um, people from that same organization, it was always the same attitude. It's like, well, this is clearly an organizational failure, and the ends do not justify the means. Just because the money is going to charity doesn't mean that uh, you can manipulate others for that money. Yeah, that would make it ill-gotten money, and it's not like you're stealing from the rich. You're asking working class people. That they would always be plastered outside of underground stations, and it's like, well, what rich people are you targeting? No, just regular folk. So not a fan of that. So there's a give and take, and that's why I preach: be good and do good things. The ends do not justify the means. No way. And you know what? If you think it does, then God bless, but suffer the consequences. It might be a really good thing, but you have to know consequences have to be served. Anyways, gotta get lost in thought there. Crazy world we live in. Either way, you know, being doing the right thing is always the right thing to do. So do the right thing, and that's it. And understand that there is a difference between what you think is being a bad person and what is objectively a bad person. Um, if you wish to do some outreach, it can feel like a burden of oh, I've got to disturb people's day, and what if they don't like me? What if they this whatever? Okay, they don't like you. Cool. Thank you. Goodbye. Not the first time, not the last time, and yeah, just keep that in mind, and you'll be okay. You'll be fine. But also realize that you should not be scamming, and that you should be trying to do the best thing you can. You should be trying to get people value, and you should be giving value to people you feel like you can provide value to, and you should be giving value to people who will value you correctly in a fair way, because that's what you want, and that's important. Otherwise, none of this works. Remember, give and take. You give so you can take, and you take so you can give. C'est la vie. Okay. All right. That's all I got. Other than that, not much. Today was good. I did some outreach, got some responses, some promising things. We'll talk about that when it gets to it. Not going to say anything early. I don't like to jinx it, but, you know, we've been through some things. You know, we've been through some things. And we're going to go through more things. And 100 days is probably not going to be the end of it, but boy, oh boy, has it been 100 days. Jeez, 88 days, 88 miles per hour. Do you know the reference? Please tell me you know the reference. Okay. All right. Well, this has been real. Did I do We're Live? We're live and we're alive. We are live. Well, I'll do it now. I'll do it now. We're live. We are live and we are alive. Okay? Okay, I didn't miss it. I don't remember if I did it, but I think I didn't do it. But we are live. Okay? We are live and we're alive. So be good. Do good things. And subscribe. And good things will happen. Okay? That's the mantra. Remember, we're good people. We're real. And we do real things. We exist in reality. And we inflict our goodness onto our reality to create an overall net good. And we provide and we take. We give and we take. And we are good people. And we are not scammers. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.